deism to theism.
No,
what does it have to do with me?
I'm telling you because in order to answer that, I need to know what worldview you're coming from.
You made the claim. Why
No,
can't you just
No,
evidence
he's
the claim?
not making the claim. He's not
He
making
jumped
the
from
claim.
deism to theism. What does that have to do with me? Is the question.
Because you're jumping into
It's
the.
nothing to do with you. It's basically
exactly.
he wants to understand what's your motive for this understanding.
He said he can't answer without knowing that. Come on, bro.
No, I prefer not to answer without
you prefer
having.
well, that's something
Yeah.
different.
Can I say one thing? Can I just say one tiny thing? For me, again, I'm going to make this like very general. There's many world religions.
Countless.
Honestly, I've studied Shintoism, Jainism, Sikhism, really interesting. The Guru Nanak, very interesting. Islam, Christianity, there's a lot of religions. The reason I personally consider the Bible to be more significant is because of miracles. And one thing that I got to say, I know that we cannot verify any miracle that's ever happened in the past. However, the concept that miracles are possible after you've come to the conception that there's a God that can create the universe, you can consider the Bible's miracles to be somewhat feasible. It doesn't mean it happened, but it means that could a God part the Red Sea? Yes. Could a God cause the 10 plagues? Yes. Could a God raise a man from the dead? Yes. Did that happen? It depends on the credibility of the testimony. But I think that, for me, is what really differentiates the Bible to, let's say, for example, Buddhism. You can't really test it. It's kind of hard to test.
Yeah, exactly.
I think miracles are a very significant component to trying to find out what religion is most feasible. I think the miracle concept is a very significant point when you're trying to consider what religion is displaying the power of this God. That's just a point, but it isn't a strong point. It's just a point, if that makes sense. Because we can't prove that the Red Sea was parted, which I acknowledge.
I personally believe, if God had a message for all of mankind and what He does to exist, then it would be a lot more clearer than what it is today, in terms of us all fighting over religion, us all fighting over ideology, us all fighting over land and our race and where we come from and what background we are from. If God, that we claim loves us,
initially that's what you came with, isn't it? Yeah. Initially that's what you said.
Yeah.
Would that work? What you said there, would you apply that in other aspects of your life?
In what sense?
You said, okay, so there's many different religions, there's a lot of fighting going on, and you're saying there's no truth.
Well, not there's no truth.
But
I'm
be
just
clear.
saying there's no clarity behind it. What's there to tell that it's not something that was made by mankind and not by God, or something? How do we?
There's
a few assumptions there. Yeah, sorry, Karen.
No, go for it.
There's a few assumptions. One of the assumptions you made was there's no clarity.
Yeah.
One of the other assumptions is that it should have been clearer, right? But when it comes to, say, for example, if I'm a high school dropout and I refuse to go to university, and there's many different degrees, and I say to myself and everybody, look, there's many different degrees. Everyone's saying this one's good, that one's good. There's too much choice, and I think this is unfair. It should have been clearer to me what the truth is, and therefore they were wrong.
I'll stop you there, because it's not a matter of choice, because we all say that choice is wrong and that choice is wrong and this is wrong and this is not right and I'm right and he's not right, and so that's the problem. It's not a matter of choice, because if you
I'm not talking about choice. What I'm saying is, if, for example, even if science, there's one particular scientific theory, there's multiple different theories which are competing. Scientists could turn around and say, why isn't nature clearer? Or they could use their reason and find out which is the clearest theory.
But science says there's a pattern in nature. If you follow the pattern, you come up with the same answer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is using your reason and your rationality. You use your reason and your rationality to come to truth, right? And if it comes to religion and there's many different people fighting, you use your reason and your rationality to try and arrive at the truth. You don't just give up at the start and say, well, there's too many things going on and it should have been clearer.
And then on the one hand, you've got the scripture, you've got the Quran, you've got the sayings of the Prophet. On the other hand, you've got the adherents to that. And what you're doing is you're saying that the adherents are like the main representatives of the theology, when in reality, to judge Islam, you judge it by the Quran, by the Hadith, by the Prophet, peace be upon him. Yeah, you don't judge it by the adherence of the faith. Yeah,
No,
the adherence is like a class of 30 people. If you've got a student that doesn't follow the curriculum properly, obviously he's not going to do well,
say that about any
and
religion.
maybe he's maybe going to fail afterwards.
say that
Of course, I agree with you.
Exclusive about your religion.
No, I didn't say it was though. I didn't say
You
it was.
believe yours is the truth.
So that's a category mistake.
everyone
No, what you,
represents their religion
sorry,
believes
sorry,
it's
what
the
you
truth.
did there was a category mistake.
Yeah.
Where he was right, but then you used that in an example that he didn't believe in. You made a category mistake.
You both believe in the same religion.
Yeah.
right? I mean, obviously you're going to say that. To me, it doesn't seem that.
So
To
it's
me,
suddenly
seems
it's not
like
a
he makes
category
this
mistake
general
anymore.
statement, yeah, you can't say that about the adherents. Fine. It's about any religion.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
agree.
exactly.
So
What's the problem?
in other words, the manifestation of the one true religion has no difference in real life.
No, that's not
Well,
true.
but that's what,
What?
he
Shall I
said.
tell you what he
brother.
did?
Did you hear what he said?
No, but what I've seen you do is you've taken correct statements and made a wrong conclusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue then.
Yeah.
If you think that's what happened.
But I'll explain to you how you did that. So it's true, many things can be interpreted in different ways. So for example, take a secular law. Two different
That's
lawyers.
not what we were talking about, man. What, are you talking about? What point about interpretation did I make? He made a point. You cannot judge the religion by its adherents.
Yeah.
That's a statement you can make about any religion
We agree.
across time and space.
We agree.
Correct?
Yeah.
So,
But then you link that to the truth,
exactly.
which is a red
So
herring.
why is it that the one divine religion has no discernible effect, difference from any other?
Wait, hang
Isn't
on.
that a question that you should answer?
wait.
Because to me, that seems like a big open question.
So you know what you did? You know what you did
Do you
there?
know-
No,
do
no, no.
you get where I'm
Shall I tell you
coming
what you did there?
You don't.
You made an argument based upon correct premises but the wrong conclusion.
Hey, you said that before.
Yeah. So I'm trying to explain to you where you're wrong, right?
It's not about interpretation, it seems to me.
Okay, no. What you did is you did this. Islam can be interpreted in many different ways. So can something else.
I don't remember saying that.
Okay.
Am I not being
its,
clear?
its adherents don't represent it. That's what you
Sorry?
said. Islam's adherents don't necessarily represent it.
That's it.
And this is true with others,
Anything.
right? And then you said, therefore, how can it be the truth? Because you have this same thing with other
Yeah.
religions. That's
Why
a
do you
dumb-
suspend the rule, in other words?
Wait.
There seems to be a rule
Wait.
across all ideologies.
I'm
that
trying
the
to
adherents
I'm
do
trying to
not-
explain to you.
But you get where I'm coming from?
No, I don't, because what you're
I'm
doing
trying
is
to make it clearer, man.
no, you can't make a point which is
In
clearer
other
if it's
words,
incoherent.
why do you suspend the rule for Islam?
We don't.
Okay, continue. Sorry. Maybe I
Look,
got you wrong.
what I'm trying to explain is here. You're saying Islam has this aspect, so do other religions.
Yeah.
Therefore, it can't be true.
In other words, yeah.
Yeah. So, don't try and if you're a Christian and he's on this end disagreeing with me, just for the sake of trying to disagree with me, trying to disagree with him, and he's disagreeing with you right now. Do you know how silly that
I am.
looks?
No, I don't think that's.
Hold on one second.
No, did you see what he did there?
I don't know what he
Did you see what he did there?
This is the first time
No,
I've
look,
met
he's
him.
smiling for a reason.
No, I didn't hear
He's
it.
smiling.
I'm smiling because you're funny.
Honestly, honestly,
Can we stick to the point?
No, we can
I
stick.
promise.
We can stick.
I don't want to get. I wasn't.
No, we can
I
stick.
can do the same
But
thing with
I just find
Christianity if
I
you
just
really
find it
wanted to.
hilarious
This
when
guy
some.
doesn't sound like a Christian. So
No,
Definitely not.
No, but what I'm trying to do is
Just continue, I'm
no,
gonna stop talking.
what I'm trying to do is when he's making a point which you may not even understand, you just agree because I happen to disagree with you. If you don't understand basic comprehension, you can't comprehend the basic things.
It's fine, let's carry on.
What it is, my friend, you were making a point about this, right? So, we can say Islam as a religion, it is something which has other features which are similar to other religions. Okay? But that doesn't mean it's not the truth. You said it's not the truth.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion. That's basic logic.
Brother, there's nothing logical about what you've just said. No offense. Let's come on. Come over here
I'm-
with me. Let's look at these things normally.
Yeah, I am.
Why can you suddenly say it's logical to think Islam is the truth? Why do you? In other words,
No,
I ask again. Why do you suspend the rule which you apply to all? You're as much as an atheist as many people out here. You're willing to look at Buddhism and say it's false, and so on and so forth. Ad infinitum. You would say that about every other religion. When it comes to your own, you suspend this criticism.
One second.
Reasons which he personally holds.
Excuse
These
me.
aren't objective reasons.
Excuse me.
And they aren't reasonable.
My friend, are you going my friend.
Yeah, sorry.
Look,
But do
do
you
you
understand where I'm coming from, though?
No, I don't. And I'll tell you why. You made an argument which is false. Do you agree it was false?
I think that's your opinion, but tell me how.
No. Okay. You tell me why I am wrong in my critique of your argument.
Yeah. Oh, I did.
Go on then.
That's what I did.
Go on then.
Oh, come on. You're not listening to what I'm saying, brother. I don't want to repeat myself.
Look, let me
I've got a bad throat as
look,
well.
look, let me do this. Let me steel man you. Is that okay? I'm gonna make your argument.
Because
What are you worried about? Is that all right?
what am I worried about?
Yeah.
Are we going to go into
He's just going to reiterate what
I'm
you're
just gonna
saying,
reiterate your argument. Tell me whether you agree.
and then
with
you
it.
can tell him if you agree or not.
Is it because...
What have you got to worry about?
Do you have to reiterate it because you don't understand it?
No, I want to know if I represented you correctly, and I want to know if you understood my critique.
Okay, go.
Okay, so what you said is this. Zishan said the adherents of Islam don't necessarily represent Islam.
Right.
You said this is also true for other things.
Universal statement.
Yep. We said we agree with you, and there you said, how can you say it's the truth if this is the same with other religions?
That's the way I see it.
Okay, that argument is false.
Okay. Well, it was lovely talking to you in that case. Man.
Sorry?
You know, that was lovely talking to you. Man.
What do you mean?
You haven't even evidenced your claim, though. I mean, are you going to continue?
Okay, so
Don't
it's
stop
a non sequitur because your premises are this. Your premises are Islam is a religion which has features X, which features X exist in religion Y, therefore Islam can't be true. I want you to tell me, that's what you think. Good. So I represented you correctly.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
No, I want to know more or less, just be absolutely certain, did I represent you correctly?
Word for word, no, but to make the conversation easier, yes.
No, tell me where I'm wrong.
Look, bro, let's just
I
progress with the conversation.
Okay,
fine, what you said is correct.
Correct, okay, good. Now tell me, how do these premises lead to the conclusion Islam is false?
Because naturally, I think that if Islam shares, to my perspective, everything from every other religion in terms of adherence, in terms of manifest impact on the earth and so on.
Drugs and dealers.
That wasn't your argument.
Give us the idea of yours.
So
That was not your argument.
Look, brother, I'm telling you my argument. Maybe
You changed the argument now.
It seems to me that when you steal man things, you change my argument. That's
No,
why
I
wanted
didn't,
to
'cause
do
you
it.
agreed with
Can I
me.
just finish what I'm saying?
Go on then.
That's what I see. If it's so true, why do its adherents do the same that all the other adherents do, brother? Why do you suspend the rule?
Wait, hang on. We don't
It's
believe.
the question which remains for you and yours.
Okay, so I tried to steel man you. You're straw manning me.
Bro, I think you're getting yourself lost
wait,
in
wait,
all these
wait,
different
hang on,
terms.
No, I'm
I've
not.
Just said what
I'm
said.
trying to be
I
precise.
hope you can respond to what I've just said.
Look, let's do this. You made a straw man of me, so let me explain my argument. What you said is this. You came up with an argument, I presented the argument, I said, do you agree with this? This is your worldview? You said yes. Now when it comes to me, you said, why do you suspend reason? I've said I don't suspend reason. He says that Islam doesn't suspend reason. The tree says Islam doesn't suspend reason. Yet for the third or the fourth time, you're saying Islam suspends reason. So what I want to know is, wait, let me complete this point. If I'm trying to steel man you, why are you trying to straw man me? That's my point.
The camera will show the tree never agreed with him. Because trees don't talk.
Well done.
Now, the way I see it is
Did you get that? That was a rhetorical
because-
point.
yeah, but
I hope you did.
I said quite
You know,
strongly.
basic comprehension, just a bit of rhetoric.
All right, but let's not.
You did it. You need to open his brain and put it inside.
He doesn't need your help. He doesn't need your help. He doesn't need your help. No, don't worry about you. Go on, carry on.
I said quite strongly in the last thing I said the question remains for you. And it does remain for you. Why do you suspend? You do. It seems to me you do. But that's his opinion, brother.
But you have to show
I'm not
how
saying-
he did it. How he does suspend it. Show how he
Because he's an atheist, in other words, for all other religions. You know? But when it comes to his own and the manifest effects of the religion, of its adherents, nothing changes.
But he has reasons.
So you're
why-
saying, wait, hang on.
Just I'll finish.
Finish.
To make the point.
Finish, make
Look,
the point.
look, man. To make it simple, if someone claims something's divine, the one truth, and so on and so forth,
Exactly.
why do its adherents act like all the others? That's the way I see it, brother.
Okay.
So the question remains, in my opinion, you might not agree. If you don't agree, we can shake hands and leave. To me, the question remains for all of you to answer. Why do you suspend these questions, which we all ask for everyone else,
Okay.
but not for your own religion?
Sure. So what I would say is, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Darren.
Darren, my name is Suboor. So what I want to know is, for the 7th time now, you said we suspend our reason. What I want to know is...
I believe so.
Okay, you believe so. What I'm going to do now is, I'm going to zip it, and I'm going to explain, I'm going to leave the platform for you to explain how I suspend reason, or how Muslims suspend reason here. Because you said it 7 times now, so the onus is on you to prove that claim.
If the adherents act like any other adherents for any other religion, do you think that's something to be expected of the divine truth?
Are you done?
That's a question, a direct question.
No, I don't interrupt you. I want you made the claim 7
I was
times.
done when you saw the question mark.
Okay, you made the claim 7 times,
It's a question.
right? You made the claim 7 times, and now that's the best evidence you've provided.
It's just a question.
No, what you're doing now is you're trying to weasel out of the hole you're in. But I'm going to make sure I stare at the hole, and I look down on you and I say, give me some more evidence.
The tree is with
Brother,
this.
can you just try and answer that one? Maybe we can go question by question.
Maybe you can... Okay, firstly, anybody here, if somebody makes a claim, who is the onus upon? The person who made the claim? The person who made the claim. Okay. Did you make the claim that Muslims suspend their reason?
Yes.
You did 7 times. So who has to prove it? Him. Thank you.
But brother, that's what I'm trying to do with the question. So I ask you again, would the adherents be exactly like all the other adherents if they follow divine truth?
Is that the only argument you have?
Just answer the question so we can see what you think.
I want to know. Once you're done, I'm going to reply. Look, guys, once he's done, I'm going to reply. Go ahead.
You're making it a bit difficult.
No, I'm not.
Just answer the question.
No, I'm not.
Because I need to know where you're coming from.
No, what's happened is this. You've made a strong claim. Wait. You've made a strong claim. I'm giving you the platform to come up with. Listen, are you done? Are you done? You're done. That was the only answer.
I was done twice.
Okay. So let's just reiterate what's happened. Our friend here, for 7 times, our friend here said Islam suspends reason. So I said to him, can you?
I didn't make any claim about the religion.
Fine, he said me. Okay, he said me. So I said, what's the evidence that I suspend reason? 7 times that he said it. He said, well, if your adherents act like the people of other adherents actually act, then basically, what's the difference? How is Islam special? How is Islam true? Now, the problem with that is not an argument. That is what you call a non sequitur. That's saying Aristotle is a human beings are made of cells, and my grandmother is in a wheelchair. There is no logical progression from the premises to the conclusion. So what I want to do is go back to the gentleman and say, for a claim which is made without evidence, that claim can be dismissed without evidence. So back to you, how is it that I suspend reason as a Muslim?
It seems to me, I'll make a statement then instead of a question, because you're not a big fan of questions.
I answered the question.
Divine truth.
Firstly, did I answer his question?
I don't think they even remember what the question was. The final message, the definitive message. There'll be no others after. Yet, its adherents seem to manifest their belief in the same way that all other adherents do. And in some cases, maybe even worse. That's an argument that could be made. He's not making that now.
What's your barometer?
Okay, can I ask you a question? Wait, hang on 1 second. Can I ask you a question? How is Islam distinct?
You're not going to get what I'm saying, or maybe you're going to change it every time.
I'm not.
You keep cutting me off.
No, I gave you time to actually speak.
Brother, that's a very good question. The barometer is the one that you
If you like questions, I thought I'd give you a question.
It's a good question. Because you gave the barometer. It's the adherents.
No. Oh my God. Okay, listen, my friend. He told you the adherents are not the barometer. So twice you've made a straw man. Twice.
Brother, you seem to be destined to misunderstand what I'm saying.
I am destined to clarify what you're saying. Okay, let me ask him. Did you say the adherents are the barometer? You said the opposite. You said the exact opposite. It seems you have a bit of a comprehension problem.
No. Do you think, I'll try one last time, because I think it's a really fair question. And other Muslims have willing to answer it directly. Some do, some don't. What can I say?
The thing is, bro, you made a claim before, isn't it? That was a
We
big
can go
claim.
back to the claim.
That's
But
why,
what I'm
that's
trying
the
to-
emphasis.
You see, I'm trying to deal with that claim by asking you the question.
I can't
You're not
ask the
happy with that, I
question.
know, brother. I know. But I just want to know, look, fam, you don't have to be happy about this, but I want to know what your opinion on this particular question is. Why do the adherents of the final truth, the divinity, and so on and so forth, you use the words you want? Why are they indistinguishable, it seems, from all other non-truth religions?
They're not.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, here's how they're not. As Muslims, firstly, conceptually, for Islam to exist as a religion distinguishable from others, it has to have features which distinguishes it.
Adherence. We're not talking about scripture, we're talking about adherence.
Adherence. Okay, adherence. We're going to get to
Practice and so
Look,
on.
let me go first to the religion, then to the adherence.
All right.
Okay? So by definition, Islam to be a distinguishing concept to others, it has to have a theology which is distinct from others. That's a logical conclusion.
All religions are distinct from each other.
Yes,
That's,
exactly,
again, a universal statement.
exactly.
So,
Therefore, if the adherents of Islam are to follow Islam, then they're going to have distinguishing features which distinguishes them from others. That's also a logical proposition.
yeah, so far good, yeah.
So, okay, now, here's the problem with your way of thinking. Your way of thinking is, but you think that does not happen. And you think because that
Not
does
at all,
not
yeah.
happen,
Not
right?
at all.
You think that does not happen. Because you think that does not happen, you think Islam therefore cannot make the claim to be the divine truth.
And you think it does happen?
I think it does happen.
You haven't told us how.
I'll tell you how.
How does the adherence to the one truth
I'll explain.
ever given by God,
Yeah.
how does that distinguish
Thank you.
the practice and adherence?
Thank you.
Because as you said earlier, very rightfully, you should... I thought you were trying to rob me. You said earlier, you cannot judge a faith by its adherence.
Okay,
Right?
so
I
no,
don't
wait,
think
wait,
that's a fair
wait,
statement.
firstly,
But now
completely
he's
anyway.
saying that there is a difference in
But-
the adherence
no, no,
in Islam.
look,
or
let him finish.
distinguishing.
I don't, look, what,
So
look,
you
this
have to
is
be clear about what you're saying.
Look, my friend, it's the third time you're making a straw man.
straw man. What do you mean straw man?
A straw man is a fake argument, and you knock it down and you start cheering. A steel man is where I represent you correctly,
Man, you missed
and
me
then I
when
tear it down.
You missed me with that, man.
Okay,
Totally
so
missed
here's the
me.
thing.
I don't know.
As a
why.
Muslim, I would believe in certain beliefs that a Muslim believes,
Yes.
and those things would distinguish me for others. So, for
But you
example,
don't represent all adherence.
one second. One second.
Sorry.
One second. So I believe there is none worthy of worship except God. I believe that love, hope, fear, these are the things that should be the most important when it comes to our relationship with God. Now, a Christian believes that Jesus is the Son of God. A Hindu believes in multiple gods. A Sikh believes that God can come within the creation. Therefore, I, as an adherent of Islam, as a follower of Islam, have distinguishing features from other faiths.
But you know, I'm not talking about those distinguishing features. I'm talking about what he was making a point about earlier. Can you judge a faith by its adherence? Because I think, what did you bring up? You brought up
I brought up the
Wait, I don't think. Did you
maybe-
acknowledge what I just
yeah,
said?
you're making points about.
So do you agree or disagree?
I agree with what you just said.
Fine.
We're not talking about that.
No,
Fine.
We're talking about differences in practice because you have a different religion. I mean, that goes without saying, man. That goes without saying.
So what's your point?
What's my point? You said it yourself. I said it 7 times. You believe in the one truth.
Yeah.
Why is there no difference in the adherence? There's no difference in
What do you mean by difference in that case then? What do you mean?
Fill in the gaps. Do you really see
Can you be more vague,
Do you
please?
believe that,
like seriously, I'm trying to represent your argument. I'm giving you platform to speak, and then you're saying, "Can you fill in the blanks?" How can you fill in the blanks if there's no lines?
Do you
Can you
believe-
define your
do
argument?
you believe in the billions that believe in the one true message? Do you believe that they are manifesting their religion in a way which is indicative of the truth? In other words, in the way that all other people on earth aren't.
Do I believe that
Question remains.
is it about Islam or religions in particular?
Your religion, the one
Okay,
that you
I think
believe
okay,
is the truth.
okay.
Just to dumb it down for
I-
all of us,
I-
it's basically
I-
what is it about our religion that makes it better than every other religion?
it's
that
No, that's not
exists?
what he said though.
that's not
that's
what
not what he
he's
said.
saying.
That's not what he said.
He's
In a
talking about the
general sense,
adherence.
Yeah.
I'm making
Yeah,
a
he's
specific
saying-
point.
So
Why
I
is
believe
it
I
adherence?
believe
the
a lot.
adherence of the one
Yeah.
truth.
So let me explain. I believe the majority of Muslims hold beliefs about God, which are what Islam teaches, so they're correct in that. However, at the same time, say this city of London, where 10% are Muslim approximately, right?
Wow.
Now, in this city, Islam says you have to pray 5 times a day. How many Muslims actually pray 5 times a day? It would be less than 100%, definitely, right? Now, so the adherents of Islam, they would practice Islam to varying levels, but I don't see how this is a claim that can be used to actually speak about the truthfulness of Islam. I see the two as totally distinct.
Oh, you do.
And
I don't.
Why?
Why? Because it seems to me that Muslims are like all other humans on earth. There's no difference. They're no better than
Well,
us.
we're not superhuman beings, are we?
But that's the question to you that I have to continue to put to you. You claim that, oh, we're like everyone else, but you have the one truth sent from God. Yet it doesn't seem to make a manifest difference.
What does that
to
mean?
Muslims.
Okay, define that. Define that blank right there. What does it manifest
No, but-
difference?
but-
Do you want us to fly?
The truth
Do you
for
want us
him-
to float in the air?
truth
Like,
for
what
him is
exactly do you want us
it's
to
not
do?
exclusive
divine,
to
isn't it?
Muslims. It's
Wait, hang on. Now we got it. Sorry, I
no,
can't
that's
speak
all
to
right,
4
yeah.
5 different people at the
Well,
same
you're
time.
being facetious. That was a facetious
no,
reply.
Okay, so
No,
what?
but he was saying something.
Oh, no, wait,
important.
listen.
If you don't mind,
listen.
could you let him
No,
finish?
because what I want to do is
Because I think he was trying to clarify.
No, because what I want to do is I want to find out from you, what do you mean by that distinguishing
Brother,
feature?
we've already answered it. You admit Muslims are no better.
I never said no better.
No, he didn't say that.
This is the fourth straw man you've made. I didn't say
no,
Muslims are better.
What it
I
is,
believe,
yeah.
let me repeat myself. Muslims are upon the truth, and we believe Islam is the best religion. I never said we're no better than others. I believe Muslims are the better.
Listen, a small mistake in quotation is not a straw man, despite what this guy thinks.
Despite the fourth time doing
If I made a
it.
mistake in what you said, I'm not trying to straw man you. Because
Right.
you tried to impose some sort of negative aim here, which I don't have. I don't want you to keep
Not
doing
negative.
that. I'm not trying to
Not
strawman
negative.
you.
Incoherent.
Don't cut that out,
Incoherent.
please,
Incoherent.
if you don't mind.
No, let me explain.
Now, you asked me to try and
Incoherency is not
what
negativity.
the difference in manifestation of religion is.
Yeah.
You already agreed, bro, and the way that I see Muslims are no better or worse than anyone else.
I never said that.
I believe that.
That's your view.
We believe, not what you
That's your view.
My opinions don't have a
brother,
I'm trying
You
to
are asking him what
Brother.
you believe, so yes.
But first,
Brother,
okay, but allow me to clarify.
according to whose standards?
Muslims are no better or
No,
no
but
worse
according
than
to whose
anyone else.
standards?
Why? Because Muslims are humans.
No, but brother, according to whose
But
standards?
the difference between me and them is he believes that his faith is
Truth,
the
it's
divine
true.
and the
There's a
truth.
hadith. There's a hadith that
It doesn't
supports it.
elevate them
There's a
in terms
hadith.
of lifestyle.
Let me
any
help
better
you.
or
Let me help
worse
you.
than
There's
the
a
rest
hadith.
of us.
There's a hadith that
That's
says.
the question which remains.
Go on,
to you.
what's your question?
If you
There's a
believe in
hadith.
the
Can I
truth,
mention
Yes.
the
hadith?
message and so on,
Can I mention
why do you
hadith?
end up being like the rest of us? What has it done for you?
Can I mention
Okay,
hadith?
good.
Has it elevated you?
Support it.
in any
Hadith.
sense?
Oh, okay, wait, one second.
The
One
ummah,
second.
that is,
One
not
second.
you
One
as an
second.
individual.
One
Because
second.
obviously we commit individual
One
points.
second.
Does everyone get what I'm saying?
No.
I understand
Okay.
what you're saying. I
Okay.
understand
Okay.
what
So,
you're saying.
okay. Firstly,
Muslims, I mean,
here's the point. Islam as a religion, the impact it's going to have on someone's life is not the case that you're going to start floating, not the case that you're going to start doing
but you know I'm not
miracles.
saying that.
No, I'm saying this myself. But when you say it makes no difference to their lives, that's a subjective thing.
I asked you.
No, but again, let me clarify first. It's a subjective thing which you're imposing. Now, I'll explain how Islam gives me something which other religions don't.
The most charitable people
Right?
in this country are Muslims.
Sorry?
The most charitable people in this country.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there, right? No, but that's not neither here nor there. That's not
Questions
like.
about the ummah. I must clarify.
So look, the point is this. Initially, when you came with this particular point that Islam suspends reason, one of the distinguishing.
See, look, brother, you claim I straw man, you straw man more,
What did you say?
more frequently than I did.
What did I
never
say?
said Islam suspends anything. I said you.
Okay,
you
me.
suspend. Yes,
Fine, me.
correct.
So you said I suspend
minor-
reason.
it's a-
Okay,
it's a
so
minor
let me
difference, but an important
let me explain why this is a relevant difference.
Well,
Okay.
just answer the question which I asked before,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
I, as a Muslim, I do not suspend reason. I actually believe, like it says in the Quran, do you not use your reason? Do you not think? Do you not ponder? Do you not look at the heavens and the earth? The Quran is a book which tells me to use my reason and to actually give reason a status, a actual position which is more important than your desires or than your social cultural norms. Now, when somebody comes and says, well, you're suspending reason, then the onus is upon them because I've clarified I believe reason is something we should use. And when it comes to truth, because we keep speaking about truth, I'm going to make a claim here, and whether you agree or disagree, we can go with that. I think reason leads to Islam, and it's a claim I'm willing to defend rationally. And in fact, if you want to, I can actually show you why Islam leads to the truth.
Another time, but I did ask you a question about 2 minutes ago.
But you don't think it's important to come to the truth?
We can talk about that separately, but I did ask you a question.
Go on, then, what's your question?
Brother, we can't keep doing this. I ask you questions time and time again. and you talk about, do you remember the question?
So he's
which I
saying
asked?
that what makes our adherence special because we have the truth.
There's a hadith. There's a hadith. Can I
What's
mention
the-
hadith?
Go on, say
There's a
it, say
hadith.
it.
Can I mention it?
Unrivaled, unprecedented
Is there any reason
truth.
why you avoid eye contact with
What
people?
makes us
No,
special?
there's one hadith. There's one hadith. Aki.
Listen.
There's one
final
hadith.
message.
Support this.
Listen, if we are upon the truth, what other distinction do we need?
Can I just
Is
mention?
that a question?
Can I
Or
mention-
is
No,
it
it's
a
an
rhetorical
answer.
question?
It's an answer.
In the form of a question.
Yeah.
The question to you, though, was, wouldn't you expect the followers of the divine truth and so on and so forth? I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself like a broken record. If you have the followers of this particular religion, would you expect to see some qualitative difference
Yes.
in the way they practice?
There is one
in what
hadith. Can I
actually
can I
happens in
mention
the world? Let's do a world. Let's look at the
Can
world.
I-
Like,
can I-
for example, do you mean like what he said, charity? Or what do you mean?
Because I don't have all the breath in the world.
Go on, go on.
Can I mention the hadith? There's one
So
hadith.
I put yeah. So
What sort of-
There's a reason he's avoiding me. I don't know why he's avoiding
Alright,
me.
go on, say your
Yeah,
thing.
one second, one
It's not
second.
mine to speak over you, brother, because you have a much louder voice than me.
I'm swear to God, I'm not
So
going
I'll
to
put
speak
the
loud.
question to
I'm
you,
not
and
going
I
to
think
speak
you
loud.
had-
Can I? There's one hadith that may answer your question.
Bro, let him just say it, man.
Can I
just
ask
gonna-
that one hadith? After you finish, I'm listening.
I need to just reiterate the question.
Alright, go on.
Did you get that first part? So the second
did,
part
I
of that
did, yeah.
question is,
Can I
do
mention
you
it?
think there's a qualitative difference in the
I
way
don't
the
get why he's
Ummah
avoiding me. I'm
conduct
dead
themselves
confused.
He'll come.
He's not even looking at me.
relative to every other person that's ever existed?
Absolutely, according to the Islamic
it.
framework.
There's one hadith.
According
Bro,
to
let him flip it.
Go on, go on.
Here's the following, yeah, and he'll this will answer you. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, the best of a non-Muslim, the most bad of a Muslim is better than the best of a disbeliever.
Outrageous claim.
And I'm going to tell you why it's outrageous in a good way. I repeat again. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It answers your question. I repeat again. How dare you? I'll say it again. Let me finish. Yeah? I repeat again, you guys listen.
I'll explain. I have logical.
The lowest of the Muslim, I repeat again, it's a controversial statement, but it's from